I'm Dr. Sharmila Patil, Professor and Head, Department of Dermatology at D.Y. Patil Medical College, practicing in Thane and Navi Mumbai past 27 years. On occasion of World Vitiligo Day on 25th of June, Glenmark Pharmaceuticals has launched Patient Awareness Initiative, Embrace Your Inner Self. I take this an opportunity to spread the message of truth, encourage, and transfer. Vitiligo is a disease in which your pigment-producing cell, called as melanocyte, is destroyed. The destruction of these melanocytes is called probably autoimmune, biochemical, or neural. That's why the patient of this disease would present with the depigmented or discolored patches on the body. These patches can be localized or it can be generalized. And in our terms, we divide it as either segmental or it can be non-segmental vitiligo. There may be other associated autoimmune disorders with the disease, like thyroid, or many times even diabetes. So it is mandatory to look for these conditions in a patient who has this disease. However, the disease is not contagious, but a genetic predisposition is there in this condition. The inheritance pattern, what the patient has, is a very complex. A patient can give a disease, the chances of a patient giving a disease to the offspring could be 20%. And on an average, it was found that 20 to 30% of all the vitiligo patients have at least one close relative afflicted by the disease. However, all the vitiligo patches are not patches, all the depigmented patches are not vitiligo. There are various differential diagnoses like leukoderma, chemical leukoderma, like rubber dermatitis, footwear dermatitis, or spores burns. Also, we can get the depigmenting patches. So it is mandatory or better to consult a dermatologist to take care of a proper diagnosis and treatment. The treatment part of a disease is again a challenging, as we know it is an autoimmune disorder in which your body has destroyed your own cells. So when deciding a treatment, if you start an early therapy, it will help for achieving better results. The treatment can be divided into the medical as well as surgical line of therapy. The medical line of therapy consists of various topical corticosteroids, tacrolimus-like of drugs, or certain drugs which will enhance the pigment production. So first we try to stop the progress of a disease, then we give the repigment to the disease. And in achieving this is the long-term course a patient has to follow for a proper period of long period. When the patient's patches are stable or if they are recalcitrant to the medical line of therapy, we consider going for the surgical therapy, which is in the part of a cultured and a non-cultured melanocyte transplant, or in fact, sometimes follicular hair transplant. These are the ways in which we are able to achieve a good cosmetic result in a patient. That after the surgery, you may not be able to differentiate where was a patch of vitiligo. Now, another method is in the recent advance is the excimer laser, which is useful to treat the patient in a more rapid way. A patient has to come to the institution where the excimer laser is there, and patient would take a treatment twice a week. And by the 20 to 25 setting, patient will be able to see the repigment happening in the patches. So these are the few methods which are there to help the patient to overcome the disease. However, we should not forget to consider the psychological impact of the disease on the patient as well as to the family members. This is the one disorder in which a patient has got major depression or anxiety, and there is a definite psychological impact in the patient's mind. So on this day, I would like to pass a message or send a message to the society saying that vitiligo is one of the diseases like any other condition of a skin disorder. We should help the people to overcome this disease and try to understand them. And I would like to thank the Glenmark once again for doing this initiative on the Vitiligo Day. Thank you very much.